I'm back again. I'm going to be making some supper tonight for my fiance because he's coming back from work. I'm making our favorite recipe. It's a southern style sausage, tomatoes, and okra. So it calls for onions, and I have one chopped onion, and they used just smoked sausage, but we use the hot Italian sausage because it gives it a really nice flavor, and we like the spiciness as well. So I have to chop this up and fry it up, make sure it's fried really good before I can put the other stuff in there. And it's called for okra, so we don't have any at home because it wouldn't have been fresh if it was still in the fridge. So he's gonna bring some home. Along with a couple cans of this Italian chunky stewed tomatoes. It just calls for stewed tomatoes, but we like to use the Italian one. It has some Italian seasoning in there. So I'm going to wait for that and the okra to put in there. But in the meantime, I can fry up the other stuff because the sausages take like a little while to get really cooked. So I can start that. He should be home at not too long from now anyway, so I can get it started because I think he wants to go fishing before we start cooking supper. So we'll see how it goes. And I usually add my own spices as well just to give it a little more flavor. I like to use my Italian spice. I've got Cajun seasoning, I've got cayenne pepper, and I put a little dash of paprika and seasoned salt and a couple bay leaves, which gives it a nice flavor as well. And I'm using a recipe, so I'm gonna add maybe some corn in there as well, and it calls for some sugar, and you just have that with plain rice, plain steamed rice. Now I have cooked some rice for my supper last night because I needed some, so I just went ahead and made a good set for tonight's supper as well, because we're gonna double the recipe because we're trying to make meals for him too for when he goes back to work. We start preparing meals for him from the first day he's back. He needs 6 meals, so at least if he gets 2 or 3, then he only needs a couple more, and then which leaves the other days we can have something like hard tacos because he wouldn't take that to work, or fish, because he wouldn't take a fish supper to work. He wouldn't want that. So yeah, so that is what I'm cooking for supper, and it's pretty easy. It's all one pot, so I don't have to worry about doing too many dishes. Not that I worry because I'm more organized in the kitchen than he is. While I cook, I do the dishes, so when you finish eating, you feel stuffed. You don't want to face a big set of dishes to be washed in the sink. But when men cook, they use all the dishes they can find, like 10 cutting boards, 5 pots, so that's how it is. But when I cook, I do the dishes at the same time. My dad taught me that, and he was a good cook, so he knows all about how to operate in a kitchen, trust me. So that is what I'm gonna make, and I will show you what it looks like after it's all done. I hope you guys enjoy this, and stay tuned for the second part, okay guys? Take care. Bye-bye.